We
And
have the from Punjab, and suddenly, what did we see, Apu? Punjab is leading by a point over Indian Railways. This is Rajbir Singh, a left raider, in a defense of four, corner to corner attack. But then I don't think he has the intention to go deep, Apu.
definitely not, because that would be a risk with 4 and 5 players on the mat. So Rajbir is going to play it safe. So what did we see? We saw Karamjeet pick up a tackle point. We saw Kulvinder pick up a tackle point, and that's where seem to have dispatched a couple of players to the bench. While they also had a rate point. Lovepreet had a rate point too.
One more defensive point for a do or die raid for Indian Railways player. A brilliant defensive point for Punjab. Now, if we get to the action replay, a frontal block from Mitu Sharma. It's not Mitu Sharma. I'm
Well,
sorry, that
Meetu
is
was the victim there.
yeah, yeah. Of course, Mitu is the victim.
So on that super tackle situation, it was a quiet raid for Punjab, not wanting to commit to an attack over there. So Indian Railways is going to be sending in Abhinesh here for an offensive effort. Abhinesh is also not planning to commit
Mm,
here. He'd rather go back and make the Punjab player come to them and try to capitalize on the super tackle.
absolutely, winner of Pro Kabaddi season 10. This player, he made his mark very, very big in a star-studded, Pune franchisee, Abhinesh Natarajan. I love this player, and when the team asked for the starting seven, I just put him straight away.
He was really worth it. He really had some solid games, in fact. But Rajbir this time, is he going to commit? He tries to go deep inside, but they're just staying out of reach, the defensive unit. And yes, this ankle holds good. Parvesh and Abhinesh came for help. Very well played by Indian Railways. They waited, they were patient, and that bore the fruit for them.
Yeah, it's a first super tackle points for the Indian Railways. Look at how collective effort will pay off, and that gets to the scores equal for both of them. And Guman Singh has been revived with that super tackle and straight away thrown for raid.
Kuman, known for his raids, right now is having a quiet game. He has 3 touch points out of 6 raids. Strike rate is actually 100%. Bonus points, he has 3, but he's known to be explosive, and he starts off very well in the first 10 minutes and in the second half 10 minutes. And what a block here! Beautifully brought down. Nitesh is not a pushover. That's what they have to realize.
Absolutely. Look at that double thigh hold from the right corner. It was almost a solo tackle and wasn't needed any support at all. And slowly they are getting back. And this is Pankaj Moite. And what a game changer he turned out to be, Aparna, for Puneri Paltan.
Definitely a workhorse indeed. And Pankaj is known to take a load on his shoulders and be responsible on the floor, delivering results as is seen fit of him. And what is expected of him is what he does on the mat.
Season 10 of Pro Kabaddi stats are here 107 rate points to him, 226 attempts, 91 touch points, 16 bonus. And in that star studded lineup of Puneri franchise, Apu, getting that strike rate is phenomenal for that raider.
Yes, they did change the face of the way Kabaddi is going to be played henceforth. So that's what being a game changer is. And Indian Railways now have taken the lead 6-4, while Punjab are trying to figure how they can get the upper hand. 5 players on the mat, and not committing is Guman Singh. He's trying to see if he can pick up a touch point.
But in a defense of five, yeah, as the defense of Indian Railways is doing quite good, I think it's wiser that he came back empty handed. And this is the raider again, a right raider, defense of five. Balraj Singh crosses the block line, makes the raid legitimate, waiting for the do or die raid of Indian Railways, I guess.
Balraj going back very quietly and very silently. And once again, it looks like Pankaj is going to go back. But a timeout has been called.
Yeah, for the Punjab, whom do we have? The coach, Virender Singh. Yeah, Virender Singh as a coach. And for Indian Railways, we know this coach very well. That is Dharmaraj Cherlatan.
also known as Anna. So Indian Railways have an 80% tackle strike rate, and in fact, Dharmaraj Chairlathan is still in fine form. If you give him a jersey, he'll get down and play. Conservative, yes, but then he will play and do a good job too.
Absolutely. And yeah, as we see, once the playing age gets over, uh, the next stage would be taking up the coaching responsibilities, and I'm sure he's doing a great job there as well. And we have seen him in the commentary box as well. So do a raid Pankaj Moite and follow through dash coming in. Did he cross the midline? No. I think it's a win for Punjab.
Yes, he got dash. He didn't expect that. On the blind side, he was tackled beautifully. It was after he made contact outside that he reached and crossed the line. That's not going to count. Punjab picks up that point. Balraj coming in this time for Punjab, attempting to get a touch point here, but staying out. Oh, yes. Parvesh Bainswal with a double ankle hold.
Absolutely, just not the left cover, but the left corner position is also his. Look at that. He slightly took that little pause when he know that the raider would come to him and got for those ankle holds. And again, ankle hold from the left corner here for Punjab. Guman Singh is being trapped in the tackle.
That was Kulvinder Singh with a beautifully timed double single ankle hold. Made sure it was tit for tat. You pick up 1 point, we pick up 1 point. That's how it's going. And it's quite a
Mm,
contest right now. It's not a pushover
mm-mm.
like we thought it might be.
It could be. Yeah, that's what I was supposed to say. And look at that. This gets the scores level for Punjab. In a defense of four, Apu, how tough it's for the Raider. He's claiming it, and this is a Nitesh. Fan code is watching you live, and people are watching you. You can't deny that.
Interestingly, there's a lot of promising happening, and pink. And the only thing that we're not seeing is, oh my God, this is so good. Look at that. He did get a touch point. That's what it looks like.
He did. Absolutely. A lot of confusion, but then in the confusion, he picks up, and this is Stromy Sudhakar, one more sensational Raider playing for Indian Railways. Again, he starts off from Yuva Kabaddi series, Aparna.
Brilliantly played this his debut season in PKL, and Sudhakar was very affectionately called Suravali Sudhakar, which also means like a cyclone, and which is what you easily
Mm,
made that transition by saying Stormy Sudhakar. Yes, he is Stormy indeed, and his skills are astounding. More than his skills, his athleticism is
mm,
also astounding. So that dubkis
mm.
are actually a beautiful feature that he showcases on the mat. A treat to watch.
Absolutely. A bullet speed Raider, and he's been substituted. So he's got in, and after the bonus Apu, he straight away jumps onto the midline. So that does not give any angle for the covers at all.
Seven apiece, and the super tackle is on. Is Indian Railways going to capitalize on this? You can see two solid defenders on the mat, one in Abhinesh and Parvesh, and you have Sudhakar to help as well. And trying to pick up that point is Lovepreet, although there is no pressure of do or die.
Yeah, I think, as we thought about Indian Railways will have a bigger margin, but then Punjab is not looking back at all. They are giving a strong fight back for the team and for Sudhakar. Average rate points in Yuva Kabaddi editions of all editions. In fact, it is more than 11 rate points per match, and that was easily replicable on the Pro Kabaddi mat as well. And we've seen him so much love for this player across the state wherever he traveled.
Yes, the fan following he has is actually insane. It's raucous, loud, and everyone just enjoys watching this guy play. And it was a beautiful moment when
Mm.
his parents came to watch the match and they had
Ah,
tears in
ah,
their eyes.
exactly, Apo. I was asked to give the review. I was asked, to give the best moment of the tournaments. So I picked up that moment where Sudhakar parents were in Chennai, witnessing him play against Tamil Nadu. Sorry, was it against Karnataka? If that he's got a super 10 in his first move. I think that was phenomenal moment. And again, Indian Railways slowly picking up the pace, Apo.
Rajbir was tackled over there, but this time it's Mitu Sharma trying to make reparations and increase the lead. The last time he came in, he was tackled. So it's important that players like Mitu stay on the mat. They cannot actually start losing players one after another. But we have 5 players on the mat, which means the Indian Railways are making a comeback. Punjab now coming
Absolutely.
in for a raid.
From the
Balraj.
No point so far to him, and it is difficult for him to get a point from the five-member defense, wherein Abhinesh is playing the right corner. Look at how flexible these players are, Aparna. Given a position in the right cover or the corner, they are good enough. And Balraj Singh, again, we take pride in this player as well from Yuva Kabaddi.
Sudhakar coming back. And like you said, Radhika, it's not easy for a defender, especially when they're trying to pull back, vary their speed, and get away from the Raiders' touch. That is actually a vulnerable moment when they're playing. This time, Sudhakar reaches in and claims a toe touch. And Sudhakar insists that he got the point while arguing that he didn't, is Karamjit Singh from Punjab. And a point was awarded to
And
the Indian Railways.
absolutely.
Clean.
Toe touch. That was a jet speed toe toucher from Stormy Sudhakar. Balraj Singh, he need to open his account. And in a defense of six, yes, bonus is available, but playing on the back line, it does not get him anywhere close to a point. And look at the shot block coming in from Abhination at Rajan. This is why we love this man. Those shot blocks and that solid dashes he holds, and very, very swift when it comes to support also, Apu, from this player.
Very true, and there was no confusions there whatsoever for Abhinesh. And this time the super tackle is on the other side, and how the tables have changed. Sudhakar coming in for the Indian Railways while Punjab have 3 players on the mat. Sudhakar is not going to take any risks, and he's going to go back with an empty raid.
Absolutely. Super tackle means that's an opportunity for the opponent team for to gain 2 points. So why give undue advantage for the team? Yes, the teams are having kind of a brainstorming. They're trying to explain how to not get all out here.
Things have changed. A lot of tactics being discussed, because just a minute and a half ago this was the same scenario on the other side, because Indian Railways had just 3 players on the mat, and it was Punjab with a full bench, a full team on the mat. But things have changed so fast, and that is thanks to the defensive efforts of Indian Railways and Sudhakar picking up those points.
And yes, Dharmara Cherlatan Anna is speaking to the team as well. So giving, and he himself being the one of the strongest cover defenders. Uh, so there's no doubt that the Indian Railways is in one of the best, safest hands of the coaches.
And it's interesting that players like Abhinesh would have Anna to look up to and gain more knowledge as a cover defender. He's one of the most promising cover defenders in the
Mm,
country now. So
absolutely.
being
And
coached
Apu,
under.
two players from Indian Railways are from Tamil Nadu. How proud are you about?
I'm super proud. Tell me about it. And in fact, if I'm not mistaken, Tyagaraja and Yuvaraj is also there. I'm missing these boys
But
on the Tamil Nadu squad, actually, to be honest.
but then Apu department comes first for them. So of course, because yeah, as we say, in a defensive position where super tackle opportunity for the Punjab, but Stormy Sudhakar goes for this efficient running hand touches on the left corner, and slowly they are picking up the pace. Up now, Punjab need to see how they should not be all out and get the revivals for the team. A lot of substitutions happening. Balraj is being sent out. Maybe a raider, one more raider is sent in.
Punjab is at this point in time a tad clueless. They have just 2 players on the mat. Dheeraj right now, they are facing an all out situation. If they don't reverse and try to pick up those points and revive members of their team, it's not going to be easy, but the
Mm,
challenge is very real and the threat is real.
Absolutely. Running corner to corner and the follow through dash. We talk about Abhinesh's follow through dash. That is what is a miracle speed from Abhinesh and Natarajan. Look at that. A little confusion from the radar, but then the follow through from it and an all out from me to Sharma for the Indian Railways.
And that's the first all out, bolstering the Indian Railway scoreline to 17 versus Punjab 7. All of a sudden, there's a 10-point difference that separates. A few minutes ago, It was the other way around where Punjab had a slight lead. But here, Lovepreet is also being tackled. Brilliantly done. That is Nitesh Kumar over there getting ample, forgive me, that is Mitu getting ample support as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at that. Yeah, even from the corner he travels, but then he reaches a jet speed before the corner comes in. The in player gets in contact with the raider and knocks him off. And will that be a multi-pointer raid for Mitu Sharma? After that efficient tackle, just 1 point raid. Bonus isn't awarded. He wants a running bonus attempt, but that wasn't successful as per Aarti, the referee.
But he was at least able to get Jaskirat's point over there from the dash. So he should be a happy man. Right now, Rajbir is come in and he's trying to take a bonus. It's a high line defense. They don't want to let him get the
Mm.
bonus. And they're waiting. Waiting this side is Pankaj Mohite in the in position, waiting for just Rajbir to come in there and try to attempt the bonus. Very alert. Rajbir goes empty handed.
Once Sudhakar is on the mat, we haven't seen much of Pankaj Mohite. Now he gets an opportunity. Indian Railway rate success rate for this match today is 35%, and tackle success rate for Punjab is nothing. That means they haven't converted any tackle attempt into a positive one.
They did have a few tackles, especially early on in this game, but after that, they seem to have flatlined. They have to get their heart rate going
Mm-mm.
up, and that is something that has to be done very, very fast because we're very close to the halftime, and already a 12-point lead has been taken by the Indian Railways. You can see the replay. What happened here? Simple. He kept it
Mm.
neat and kept it going.
And now look at that, Apu. When you have the intention to go for a block or a tackle, you should set your hands free. You can't do it with a single hand from the left corner. That's where he got the advantage. And as we say, Apu, only the 8 teams will go forward and play the quarterfinals. And those 8 teams will only are eligible to play the Federation Cup or the national games, including the host state. So it's so important. And for the national games, I think, except for Indian Railways, the services and other departments are eligible. Even the Indian Railways wins the senior nationals also. They are not somehow eligible for the national games.
I don't think the services are eligible, Radhika. That's something that we must check.
Mm-mm,
But at this point in time, the
mm-mm.
national games will at least get the benefit of having the state side. And here it is, a good escape there by Rajbir. Parvesh failed in that tackle. A tad too advanced over there, and he picks up 2 points, and the 2 points have come in a much needed time. You can see Rajbir. Oh, that was
Mm.
Rajbir and Nitesh.
That's Parvesh on the left cover, Apu, who went wrong with the
Yeah,
double thigh hold. And Swami Sudhakar, will he be able to revive the team? Looks for a bonus. And as we say, when he goes for those diagonal bonus attempt and a long leap towards the midline, that's very fascinating, from this raider to watch. And that is Dharma Chelathan watching it so close, his boys playing.
I'm sure he's not a very happy man because he expects a lot and sets a standard so high. He will always have something to say, and that's actually pretty good because he expects perfection. And this team, this young team, will actually benefit from a coach like that. Balraj has come in and goes back empty-handed.
Mitu Sharma, and complete all rounder for the Indian Railway squad. Those surprise tackles, expect him to be there, and quickly shuffles the defense of Punjab and creates a gap for the bonus. And he's very sure about the bonus. That's the reason he's killing that 30 seconds he has in hand. And this should be the last raid for the first half for the Indian Railways.
And that's what it is. That's the end of the first half of this game being played between Indian Railways and Punjab. The halftime score reads 20-9, although Punjab did get a tenuous lead early in the first couple of minutes. They came back, stormed back into the game, is what we can say. You can see how the stats read right now. Rate points, Indian Railways have 8 versus the rate points of Punjab with 4. And the tackle points makes a solid difference. They have picked up 10 versus Punjab's 5.
Mhm.
There's an all-out 2 that has been inflicted and one super tackle as well to add. So this is where the Indian Railways have been steamrolling Punjab so far.
And Sudhakar has been a substitute player, but he has outrightly played against all the other raiders from his squad. 5 rate points to him, and Nitish Kumar, the best defender so far four tackle points to him. And look at the conversions that the Indian Railways had made. Not very successful raids. Maybe they wanted to, take it slow, went for those empty raids mostly. Eight conversions out of 23 attempts. And for Punjab, it was even not better. It's a three out of
Definitely.
23 attempts.
And Sudhakar, of course, is the best raider so far with 5 rate points. And given more opportunities, you can see him going to pick up a perfect, a super 10 here. That's where he's going to
Mm-mm.
go. And you can see in the replays how Nitesh actually best defender of the match so far with 5 tackles and 4 tackle points already. And it's only the first half. Look at who he's dispatched to the bench. One is Rajbir, one is Lovepreet, and Balraj. These are the main defenders of Punjab. Right now, Punjab does not seem to have an answer to the steamrolling solid side that Indian Railways has fielded on the mat. And trust me, they haven't even started using their bench players like they would want to. They don't have a need to at this point in time.
Exactly, except for the Sudhakar has been, substituted from the bench to be in. Rest of the team is also equally strong. I'm sure they would love to have an opportunity. And look how, Stormy Sudhakar had got those rate points. Total six of them, was six raid attempts of 5 rate points. No super raids, but then those toe touches were so quick. Those running hand touches were at the jet speed again.
Radhika, it's enough if you're actually effective on the mat. If your strike rate is good and you're able to deliver every single time you go, that's more than enough. It's not necessary that you have to have the pressure of picking super raids and multi-point raids at every time you go. But the fact
Mm-mm.
is, every time Sudhakar goes, he doesn't come back empty-handed, does he? One of those rare occasions when he comes back empty-handed. That's enough.
And again, look at those blocks coming in from Nitesh. Right, this super tackle had got the team back on the mat, Apu. That's where the revivals happened for the team. And after that, they have inflicted an all out on Punjab. And so that was definitely a game changing tackle, super tackle from Nitesh.
What a turnaround for the Railways, having slept for the first few minutes of the first 10 minutes. Storming back, coming back, it's been a good one.
Yeah, this is the person we are talking about, the right corner defender, Nitesh Kumar Sangwan. The coach of Punjab is giving a quick inputs for the team. But then, of course, they're playing against one of the champion teams in the nationals. So, of course, the fear would be there. I know if they don't give up a big fight here, they would have to go back from the 70th senior nationals after this match.
It's going to be exciting to see the other matches that are going to happen, because after this we also have exciting ones coming
Mm,
up ahead. Here you can see how the Indian Railways had actually kind of flatlined after the second minute
mm,
until the fifth minute, and then they slowly started climbing. But the damage you can see for Punjab, having come at the 10th minute all the way up to the 18th minute, not having picked up even one. So this is where the damage has been happening. You can see a sharp climb
mm, mm.
for the Indian Railways, especially from the 14th minute onwards. So this is definitely the momentum that is carrying them.
Yeah, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj is standing tall in the stadium there. It's just not in Maharashtra, Apu, even in the Telangana states, a lot of villages have Chhatrapati Shivaji's, idol in the center of the villages. So that's how he is worshipped across India.
Well, Shivaji Maharaj is known for his valor and his strength and bravery. The courage is what he's all about, he's known for. And I'm sure at any walk of life, any place in life, courage is valued as much as it was then. 21-9, and this time Rajbir comes in, tries to get a bonus. Has he got it? He seems quite confident, checks, looks back and checks for his teammates to give him the go ahead, but it doesn't seem like it. So he's going to hang around and see if he can pick another one, at least attempt another one.
Yeah. Absolutely. Where does he take it from? Everywhere there is a terrific defender standing and guarding the bonus line. So that's what he go back empty-handed. And this raider, when he charges in, I think the defense need to go back and give him some space to attack. And if you give him such easy points, it's an easy run away for Sudhakar.
Sudhakar turned on the spin cycle over there, pivoted and got away from that brilliant presence of mind. This is the excitement that Sudhakar brings. I want to watch him do those dubkis and actually those high flying jumps. That's what he's known for. Punjab has a 13% rate success rate, while Indian Railways have a 40% rate success rate. So you can see the floundering fortunes of Punjab versus the outstanding and rising fortunes of Indian Railways.
Absolutely. The defense of Indian Railways is terrific. So are the Raiders. And this Raider, Pankaj Moite. And for the Pune franchise, he's been mostly sent for the do or die raids. And he was definitely a game changer. And 42% tackle strike rates gets a bit less of than this because they have a mistackled Pankaj Moite there. And of course, he gets a point for the Indian team, for the Indian Railways. And that's a multi. Oh, is it a super raid? Pankaj Moite, let's see. A frontal block misfired, and the right corner and the in position came in for the rescue. But then the speed of the raider was much better.
That was a three-course meal for Pankaj Mohite, picking up that Super A. Three solid points, complete with soup, aperitif, and also the dessert coming. And this time,
Dessert.
Rajbir Singh coming in and trying to get that touch point, but just staying out of reach are the Indian Railways defense. They're being very sharp, very alert. Rajbir once again looking back to his team to get the assurance,
Mm-mm.
but I doubt he has a clean one. So
Mm.
even he's not sure what to do. So he returns with the net. Oh, there's a pursuit here. And no, referee Aarti Bari calls him back and says, no, 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 you can't. That's 1 point.
Mm. I think, yeah, he can't go for a pursue if it's there is a raid point, and there is no raid point. Apu, I think
No,
the raider in a do or die raid was out, and Parvesh Banswal gets a green card warning from the referees, and this would be an easy all out for Indian Railways once again.
and that's the second all out that the Indian Railways have inflicted on Punjab. So a full mat again for Punjab, while the Railways keep stepping higher and higher and keeping them all out of reach. Punjab is really
Hmm.
looking at a massive uphill task. A beautiful evening at Ahmednagar.
I mean, Indian Railways, and now as we have seen the Indian Railways growing over a decade ago, now it's all super jet speeds in the railways as well. So as the score difference, they are marching ahead so good that I'm sure they would go ahead and play the quarterfinals in the next match.
Starting out as a passenger train, right now they've moved to the Vande Bharat speed. Right now, Indian Railways doing well. Punjab have no answer as yet, stuck at 9 for a long time. They really haven't picked up too many points. They just have two in this
Hmm.
half, and they have seemed like they flatlined. They really need some oxygen right now,
And
and a lot of stuff has to get going for them.
Sunil, yes, this is the player. We have seen him come off the bench now. 103 tackles attempts from this player as well. And yes, he's been called onto the mat. Even Sunil and Sumit are being called in, substituted a few more because they have enough and more lead against Punjab. So they wanted to give all opportunities for the rest of the players, Apu.
And it's about time. Why not give them all that match experience? And they have to stay warmed up. They
Mm-mm.
can't be sitting on the bench and staying cold until the penultimate games. That's not on. They have to get that practice going for every match. So, yes, it's time to get the others in.
One technical point is being awarded for one of the teams, Apu. It first for Punjab, a technical point is awarded. And Rajbir Singh, oh my God, confuses the defense and gets a running hand touch on the left in player.
No harm done. Still a 19-point lead. Meetu Sharma comes in, full mat of Punjab players. And does he get it? No, he's being tackled and very beautifully. So solid single ankle hold and the support he gets from Punjab. It's interesting that they have started to tackle once again. Let's see how close they can get to the railways. That would be
Maybe
Kulvinder Singh.
Yeah, Mayhew wanted to go for a toe touch, but then right on time he picked up that ankle. Lapreet Singh, defense of five, so tough for the Raider. So I'm sure I wish he just goes back empty handed rather than getting into the traps of the defense. He gets so deep in Apu and he's been trapped. And Sunil, as he's been substituted, came in and he executes his first tackle point.
Your advice came in a tad too late, Radhika. He didn't hear you. He did try to spin, but then you had layer after layer defenders over there. Parvesh actually putting the cherry on the icing there and nailing him to the spot.
Of course, Sunil and Parvesh, we know about their bonding, and that is being displayed on the mat as well. Kulvinder Singh, six tackle attempts and no tackle, oh, four tackle points to him. And he's been a good one. 67% tackle strike rate, but the rest of the team wish they could support him. And the Raiders are also being substituted for Indian Railways.
And a huge, trustworthy bench is what is now right now playing, and that is great substitutions because all of these players are extremely reliable players capable of performing. Oh yes, is it going to be a no? It's not going to be a multi-pointer. Did he cross the line? Looks
Very
like
close.
it.
Sunil have come in a fraction of a second for the rescue, but then let's see the double tie hold.
No,
Mm-mm,
no, no, no. He didn't cross the line. He just touched the line. You need to cross the line to pick up those points. And is
mm-mm.
Indian Railways picking up that point? Surinder Gill now.
Yep, Surinder Gill. Yeah, in season 10 of Pro Kabaddi League, 87 rate points to that player was a definite support raider for the franchisee. 56% was his rate strike rate. He's tall enough for those bonus points and touch points as well, but then this time around, an empty rate from Surinder Gill. And again, a quick empty rate from Punjab. So, will that mean Indian Railways will have a do or die in this one?
And sending Sudhakar in for the do or die is quite the right call, I would say, because he's an informed player. A quick toe touch is what he's attempting. And with his quick movements and fantastic footwork, Sudhakar trying a dubki there, but this time Punjab had done their homework very well to make sure that Sudhakar was actually caught out plumb and sent.
Yeah, this is how he got little confused up whether to go forward or not. In the confusion, the defense of Punjab collectively they have come forward. The left flank of the defense. I think when you have the similar moment to and fro, the defense will get set to the rhythm of the raider. And Lavdeep Singh, an empty raid.
True, Radhika. The element of surprise must always be there for the Raider to have more success. And Surinder Gill, in fact, is coming back from an injury. That's probably why we didn't see him in the starting seven, but he's very gingerly come back in the from the bench. Actually, hopefully he's completely back. Attempts a bonus. There was an opportunity for Punjab to nail his ankle, but they couldn't do it and didn't attempt to do it.
A running bonus attempt that was, but then he did not get through though. It's a do or die raid for Punjab. Lavdeep Singh, six members on the mats of Indian Railways. So, and they are not only guarding the bonus line up, they are staying close to the back line. So, where does the Raider get a point from? And this, wow, double thigh hold from the left corner. A solo
Sumit
tackle.
Sumit. That was like picking a child off and taking him to the fair. You've been naughty, so you get a timeout now. Go sit outside. That's what Sumit has done.
What a fair substitution does Sumit and Sunil. The moment they have been substituted, when the opportunity is being given, they have grabbed it with both their hands again. Mitu Sharma does not
You
need to
said
do
it.
much.
They did grab him with both the hands, right? And carried him out. Mitu Sharma going back empty handed this time. Lovepreet is going to go back empty handed as well, but that's on purpose. Now he's going to wait and see what Surinder Gill can bring to the mat. Is Surinder Gill going to pick up a point or go back empty handed? He
Mm,
has to, he has no choice. This is a do or die
mm.
raid.
And Apu, he being a Punjabi himself, playing against Punjab. And yes, of course, the duties comes first, so he gets a point in the do or die raid.
And you can see his long limbs. He's capable of reaching out, not just with his arms, but also with his legs. And Lovepreet Singh, on the other hand, goes and picks up a quick touch point, and Punjab again has one more point to add to their dwindling numbers. That's 13 right now. So you can see what happened there. Sudhakar is back
Sudhakar is,
once again.
yeah, and again in defense of five. I don't think he should do much. Maybe he should travel corner to corner rather than just settling at the right corner. 6 points already for this player. and all the five has come in the just before 10 minutes of this match, Apu, and the last 10 minutes he just got one.
Very true. I mean, I think he needs to mix it up, shake things up a bit, and display some other skills on the mat rather than getting a tad too predictable. And Rajbir this time trying to pick up a bonus as well, but the defenders are being very careful and cautious,
Yeah,
looking back
10
to see
minutes in
whether
the
he
match
picked up
and
a point.
20 points lead for the Indian Railways. And yeah, consistently, consecutively, Surender Gill has been going for raids, and he's been good as well. Again in a defense of five. And this time around, will he be caught? Yes, this multiple layer of defense. He took the wrong route, Apo, to escape. Of course, the dash came in first. He, being a right raider, turning right is always advisable. If you turn left, that's where you get multiple layers attacking you.
No U turn there. It was a one-way street, and that's where he got stuck. Like you said, multiple layers of combination defenses. But here, Lovepreet is come inside and trying to pick up a touch point. And that is, oh my God, Nitesh with another point. Nitesh is just
High
brilliant.
five.
His timing has been top notch.
High five to that defender on the right corner. The raider went in blind, Apu. Defender was standing there waiting for the raider to arrive into his arms, and he got the opportunity, hugged him tight.
True that. Showed him some love indeed in that corner. This time it's Sudhakar coming back again. Kulvinder, you can see, has 5 points, and he's also performed very well. Sudhakar going back empty handed, and that's okay rather than going and getting tackled.
Mm. Now, when you look at the defense of Punjab, Apu, when the right corner defender was sitting down, he was still holding the hand of the in player. That should not be done. He should let his hands free if you are a corner defender, so that when the opportunity comes for an ankle hold, you should be attentive. So I think they need to learn from those small things as well.
Definitely, it's the little things that actually matter because your reaction time will be far better if you had both your hands free. And this time, has Rajbir picked up a touch point or not? No, it
No,
looks like he
no,
went out
he's
of
self
bounds
out.
and he's conceded.
Yeah, he's been self out. He controlled speed is what is required on the kabaddi mat. When you lose control, the brakes need to be put out right on time. So yeah, that's where he lost himself. Meetu Sharma does not need to do much because it isn't a do or die raid. Wanted to use the maximum 30 seconds available.
We are seeing some
Smiles on Anna face,
smiles on
Apo.
the coaches. Yeah, true. You can see how, if both of us
And
are saying it in
he's such a
unison,
shy person, Apu. Charlatan is such a shy person, I'll say.
that is true. Mitu Sharma going back again, and you can see that quick point picked up there by Punjab. It's a do or die, and he makes good too. Mitu Sharma picks up the point of Kulvinder Singh. Kulvinder from the left corner became prey.
Now, no smiles. They're seriously jotting out points. Maybe they are trying to figure out whom to play in the quarterfinals next. And Lovedeep Singh, the homework is always good, Apu. And your homework, I'm a big fan of. I wanted to flick your Olympic book.
Maybe I should make you a copy, but this time there were 2 points picked up by Punjab, and they are slowly cutting down the lead. Definitely not enough. From 21 points, they go to 18. I'm sorry, 19 points because they picked up two. Arti Bari, the referee, yes, giving him two, and that's a timeout.
Yeah, key suggestions. I don't, at least, they know them all, but then they still have an ear for the coach, Apu. That shows the respect towards the people who preach you. That's a good one. Some of the teams we have seen, they have been so unattentive to the coaches, Apu.
You can't afford to be unattentive because there's always a third person's perspective, somebody who knows the game and somebody who knows your game to advise you on what needs to be done to get the job done. So it's important to keep your eyes and ears open to the coach because he has a bird's eye perspective of what's happening on the mat. And this
And
time
Surinder Gill this
it's two
time around.
points.
Yeah. and that was very close to the midline. It was an easy one. Surinder Singh, we know he does not have a lot of power, but then when you attack the raider that close to the midline, he runs away with a 2 pointer.
Pretty much bulldoze his way through. Not much. It wasn't too much of a defense that they put up over there, but making sure he picked up those 2 points. Surinder Gill. Now Rajbir this time inside. And has he got a touch? No, he's like ruining his missed opportunity. That was a great opportunity when they were pulling back and showing a back to him. And he escapes. Has he picked up a point? Yes,
Mm-mm.
he has picked up a point and gets congratulated for that 1 point. That 1 point is not enough, Punjab. Let's see you do more.
Yeah, and also you can watch KMPYKS Kranti Jyot Mahila Pratishthan Yuva Kabaddi series on fan code along with the 70th Senior Nationals as well. So it's a double treat for the Kabaddi spectators on fan code. So do not miss any action. And if you miss, go back and see the replays.
20-point difference once again, and that's a quick raid here. What is he going to do? This is Lovedeep.
Again, from the Yuva Kabaddi team. But then they have definitely given a good fight. And this time around, the left corner once again, Sumit with a chain tackle. That was way too advanced, but then the speed of the raider isn't that great. He wanted to go for a dupki, but then the defender went in smart with a low chain.
Yes, and the chain didn't snap. That's the thing. They showed Lovedeep some love on the mat. That was Sumit and Surender picking up that point. This time it is Sudhakar's turn who comes back. Four people on the mat. He's going to be a tad cautious. Tries to bully his way here and there, being quick about it, claims a point and goes back. So it's going to be super tackle time when they go in for the next raid.
Yeah, running hand touch, that too on the in player. What a deceptive move, Apu, as if he was targeting on the corner, but then he swiftly steps a little bit in and attacks the in position. Now, Rajbir Singh, full strength on the Indian Railways mat, playing on the back line. It doesn't help the team nor him.
Deception on the mat is always good. Off the mat is not so good. And this time Rajbir with a full mat of players. You can see that Rajbir is actually struggling. If you look at his footwork, he's slower and heavier on his feet. He would have benefited from quicker moves, but the strides he takes on the mat are too long for him to bring in speed. So maybe he might want to work on quicker footwork.
Super tackle opportunity for Punjab. This is Surinder Gill, and he's been knocked off. Brilliant combination from the right and the left corner. Both of them simultaneously. One went for a dash, the other one came for an ankle hold. Look at that combination on this player. And a super tackle means two defensive points and a revival for Punjab.
Very well done by Punjab. Rajbir back again. That 20-point lead stays. And this time he escapes. He picks up that point. This time going to the bench is going to be Sumit. So 2 minutes 41 on the clock. Tries to reach in. Sumit tries to block him, but that was no good because he used his momentum to pick up that point and go back.
Yeah, slowly they are coming back, but then it's too late now. Just 2.5 minutes in the game, and the score difference is like 19 points.
Mitu going to eat up all the time and just go back and not stress himself out because there will be opportunities to pick up those points in do or die raids.
And quick raids from Punjab is needed. But then, yeah, whatever they have displayed, in the pool stages, they have played 3 matches. They have won two, and they've just lost one. That's the reason they are the runners-up of that pool H, and they are playing the winners of Pool A for the pre-quarters against the strongest Indian Railways. So maybe if that would have been another team, maybe they would have made it forward, Apo.
Quite possible, but the Indian Railways is always a juggernaut in almost all the disciplines that they play the nationals for. So when you see the creme de la creme of the country all assembled under one banner, it's always a daunting task.
Mm.
And Punjab have met their match in the Indian Railways, struggling with a 19-point deficit. It's now Sudhakar's turn to try and see if he can make it a 20-point lead and get back, but he's going to go back empty-handed.
Very well in favor of the team. So just goes back empty-handed. A minute in the match. Punjab now in a defense of five. Where does he get a point from? Very tough task for Dheeraj here. Nice turn and attack, Sapu. But then he lost the momentum and he stepped into the lobbies without the contact.
You can see the running hand touch over there on Parvesh. Coming back inside, this is a do or die moment for Meetu Sharma. Meetu Sharma had a quiet PKL season this time, and hopefully, whatever was niggling him, hopefully he's out of it right now. And for his unit, he needs to come out on top right now. Oh, and that was a easy touch because the Punjab defender couldn't get out of the way fast enough. It was pretty much a playful slap on the face.
Yeah, again, last raid for this 70th Senior National Kabaddi Championship for Punjab. Done and dusted for the team. They'll have to bid goodbye for this 70th Senior National. But Indian Railways, the winners of Pool A, make it to the quarterfinals.
Was there any doubt? It didn't seem like it from the first whistle, although we did see a little bit of a hiccup right in the first few minutes. Indian Railways came back into it in style and
Apu,
took it away from a
look
fighting
at that.
Punjab.
Look at the respect from the players itself. From Punjab, of course, all of the Indian Railway players are their idols, I'm sure. So they have seen them playing on the bigger match, representing India as well. So that's the reason, they show a lot of respect after the match. That's a good sign to watch. And Stormy Sudhakar, the best raider, a substitute player, came in, took charge of the match, 7 or 8 points to him. And yeah, look at the tackle points for Punjab Apu from Kulvinder Singh. 7 tackle points to this lad, but then unfortunately on the losing side.
Yes, he did very well indeed. So you can see the match summary here, which was up for quite a while. 17 successful raids versus 9 of Punjab's. And then there were 14 successful tackles out of 25 and 9 of 26 for Punjab. Again, there were 2 all out inflicted on Punjab. And do or die, if you see, they had a 50% success rate, Indian Railways, while Punjab had 1 out of 5, which is not saying much. And Suravali Sudhakar, aka Stormy Sudhakar, also had a brilliant run as the best raider in this match with 12 raids and a 58% success rate. So he did what was expected of him and quietly and calmly picked up those ones here and there and made sure that he was able to get the scoreboard ticking for his side.
Yeah, those running hand touches, those swift toe touches, you name it, he has all those skills possible. And look at the, uh, turning of the pages from the defense as well. Nice outward turns, inward turns, lovely escapes from Sudhakar. That's where he stands tall. And of course,
And he
this is the best defender of.
Yes, Kulvinder really played his heart out, Radhika. 9 total tackles, of which one was a super tackle. A 67% success rate is always welcome for any side, win or lose, because such players are the bastions of their defense and they need more of those.
Absolutely. And look at this defender who got those swift ankle holds once on Meetu Sharma, twice on Pankaj Moite, Surinder Gill twice. So any right raider he did not spare, not even the left raider. So I think he will be definitely keep an eye on Apu because he was good against Indian Railways, means he's really good against other teams.
Oh, yes. His timing was really good and he was able to deliver as often as possible. And the next pre-quarter final is going to be played between Haryana and Tamil Nadu once again, live from Ahmednagar, India. Stay tuned. This is going to be match 50
Mm-mm.
of the 70th Senior National and another exciting game. And here again, we must tell you, Haryana is looking rock solid with a superb lineup. Tamil Nadu, having distributed and gifted their players to Indian Railways and Services, are not looking as strong as they could have looked otherwise. And that's a little bit of a sore point with me. But Radhika, I'll let you take it over.
Absolutely. And yes, for the next match, stay tuned on the fan code because exciting matches will be on our way. Yes, we've just concluded the pre-quarter final number one, and for the pre-quarter final number two, we have yeah. Haryana against Tamil Nadu. They both state claims that it's their sport. And Tamil Nadu, yeah, the runner-up of Pool E and the winner of Pool D, Haryana, will face against each other at 6 p.m. Stay tuned on Fan Code. We'll be right back.